Hello. Well, I figured, I've seen a lot of people posting stuff on YouTube regarding people that have MS or symptoms such as MS. And I figured I'd post kind of, I guess, my story or what's going on with me. And who knows, maybe I'll start posting videos all the time or something like that. I'm not really a attention whore, type of thing. So who knows? But I've kind of kept a little diary over the last year. Bought a new laptop about a year ago, and so I've been doing like little videos for myself, and I'm like, maybe I'll post on YouTube, and maybe someone can get some sort of benefit from it, or just so people know they're not alone. Because honestly, living with MS, you do feel like you're alone, and it's really tough. I'm a single guy. I'm 36 years old, and so dating's not quite the same as it used to. I've went on dates since I was diagnosed with MS, but um, it's a little tough to go out in the dating pool or go out. Can't really go out dancing anymore or anything like that. But I'll give you some background on me. I was diagnosed with MS 4.5 years ago. Of course, they did the MRIs and I had to do the spinal tap, and that's when they said you officially have MS. Let's start you on a medication. So they started me with Copaxone, where I was doing the daily injection type of thing. Did that for a couple of years. Was pretty good with the doing the injections. I mean, there's a quick sting, type of thing, but I mean that's one of those you can kind of deal with and have to wear bandages and stuff like that too, so little blood spots don't go on your clothes or anything like that. But I learned a routine for that. But I still kind of was pretty active, still work out, still would hang out with my friends all the time. Well, unfortunately, they raised the copay on Copaxone for me from my work, and it went up with the insurance company to $250 a month. And because of that, I really couldn't swing it anymore. So I got off Copaxone and just tried to deal with it, just the best I could. I take multivitamins and stuff like that, but I was like, you know what? I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Well, did that for about a year and a half, but noticed that things were not the same as it was, and I definitely more a deterioration of everything. My walking started to suck a little bit. I still could walk, and I can still walk now, but it started to suck a little bit. And so I talked back to my neurologist after speaking with him, got me back on Copaxone. Luckily, they lowered my copay, so it was only $100 a month compared to $250, and it was something I could actually afford. But plus, too, my life itself, got raises, paid off a lot of bills, type of thing. So, overall, things were just better. And so, after that, did the Copaxone again for a little while, for about another year. But honestly, it seemed like it just wasn't really getting better. And I had an MRI, and apparently things were not looking so good. So I talked to my doctor, the neurologist again, and we decided that Tysabri may be the best option for me. And I kind of talked to my neurologist at the very beginning because I was like, hey, dude, I don't really like doing needle. I don't really like poking myself. I mean, I can do it, but it's not really my forte, type of thing. And so I switched neurologists, and eventually he was the one that actually said, all right, so now we're legit going to go with Tysabri. So sending all the paperwork to my neurologist, had waited about a month and a half, didn't hear anything. So I'm like, hey, did you guys have you heard anything about it getting approved for me and what my insurance is going to cost, or if my insurance is going to cover it? They're like, no, we never received your paperwork. So at that point, I was like, dude, I'm like, all right, well, I'll refill everything out again, send it back in. About a month later, I heard from the Tysabri company, and they said you've been approved for it. As of right now, I don't show a copay, and I guess my insurance now it says my copay is only $10 a month. So I guess they give me a bill like every 6 months or so. And but I've been on Tysabri for 12 injections right now, and of course for those who don't know what Tysabri is, I basically go in to see a nurse every 28 days, do an injection, boom, I'm done. And I don't have any side effects with it. At least for me, I don't have any. I don't have any side effects. I don't have any. I don't feel weird. And honestly, I haven't felt this good pretty much for the last 4 years. And my cognition skills are not what they were, and that's probably because of all the different MS attacks and flare ups that I had. My walking, kind of walk with a limp. My balance, though, is the biggest thing. That my balance sucks. I feel wobbly all the time. I don't feel like myself anymore. You know, and but at least since I've been on Tisabri, at least I see a positive in my life again. Because when I was not on any medication, and basically when I went back to Copaxone, I was just honestly thinking about just ending it all. I was like, this life sucks. I don't want to live anymore, and especially if my life is going to be like this, screw it. And luckily I didn't, because now, comparable to how I was, like, say, a year ago, I'm definitely a lot better off in my life. I'm not making any more money or anything like that, and unfortunately, because of MS, it's kind of stunted my growth with my company. So I lost out on promotions and things like that. But at least I have a job, and I've been with the same company for a few years, and they're really good with me when it comes to the MS stuff. And I still work my ass off. It's just things are definitely more challenging than they used to be, but at least I can still do stuff. I can still walk. I can still work out. I can still hang out with my friends. I can still have a drink every once in a while. I used to smoke. Luckily, I quit that about 10 months ago. That's definitely probably helped as well too. But overall, I just feel good, and I'm happy for my life. I'm honestly, now I'm in the process of purchasing a condo. I'm actually in escrow. There's been some issues with that. That'll probably be another video, that if I ever decide to post something again, there'll be another video for all my issues and challenges and all this stuff. But overall, my life is good. And Tisabri has actually gotten me to enjoy my life again. There are challenging times and stuff like that. Dating sucks. Can't really go out dancing or anything like that, because honestly, I can't really physically dance. Um, but honestly, I've seen it where I can kind of jog a little teeny bit. I can't jog for very long, and I can't really jog on the treadmill, so maybe that's kind of the issue. I'm just jogging outside. But at least comparable to, for the last year and a half, I couldn't even jog at all. And so about a month ago, I tried it for the first time in a long time, and kind of was able to do it. My balance is all messed up, and I have drop foot because of my gait, I guess they call it. So I have drop foot when I'm doing the walks and stuff like that, so I can't really do it for a long period of time. But I can at least run, say, 100 yards and be fine. It's not really like true running. It's not like a full-on sprinter speed or anything like that, but at least I can actually do it. And comparable to where my life was even a year and a half ago, even 4 years ago, my life is a lot better than it was. And I'm happy to be alive. And I really do want to thank Tisabri for actually giving me the ability to still live a normal life. And um, it's a positive for me. And eventually, hopefully, other things will come back. I'm single right now, so hopefully maybe I'll find a little girlfriend, eventually get married. I don't know about having kids, but I mean, it's at least I see the possibilities of having things in my life. I have good friends. I have a lot of people that care about me, and I care about them. And I just making this video kind of at the end of the year, just to say thank you to a lot of people, but thank you to Tisabri for giving me, as you can say, my life back. And that's just really what I wanted to do this video about, and introduce myself. But this is my story with MS, and eventually maybe I'll post more stuff. I've seen some people posting stuff every single month, and who knows if I'll ever be like that. But this is my story, and so hopefully maybe someone gets a little something out of this. And but life can be good with MS. Not the same as it used to be, but you adjust, and you can still do things like purchase a condo or purchase a home or live a life. And for me, that's what I'm doing. And But that's about it for now. I'm going to stop at this point, and we'll see if I maybe do another one. But just life in general is good. I just wanted to say that. All right. Take care.